welcome to the EOH Pub Quiz. Thank you so much to everyone who's joined us already. We've got 146, 147 people watching, which is amazing. So for those of you who are tuning in to one of these quizzes for the first time, welcome. We treat this just like a normal pub quiz. So I'll be your pub quiz master. I will read the questions. There's going to be 6 rounds of questions, all sort of different topics, different themes. All you need to do is jot down your answers and we will go through them round by round. And you can keep your scores, mount them up as we go. What I always say to everyone is that, of course, technically you could probably Google your answers for some of them, but you're not going to win any money or any prizes or anything for this quiz. You only win a sense of pride. So if you cheat, you're only cheating yourself, let's be honest. We've got some quiz names, haven't we? Oh, I also want to say a shout out to my invisible, amazing assistant, Rihanna, who is just in the wings right now, and she's going to be talking to you guys on the comments, and we'll be keeping a note of scores and team names and that kind of thing. We've already got some great team names here. Lone Wolves in Pub. We've got Christopher Lee. Lovely. Twinks of Evil. Love that one. Skinny Dipping Twins. Excellent. The Bookhouse Boys. Love it. How's Annie? Oh, we've got some good David Lynch themed quiz team names here. Love it. The Three Flamingers. Does that say? The Three Flamingers? I can't read Rihanna's handwriting. Yeah. And what else have we got? The Patriarchy. It's the scariest name imaginable. I like it. Very, very nice. Okay, amazing. So, we're going to kick off. The one thing I should say as well is that obviously this is being live streamed. Sometimes the connection can go a little bit iffy. Sometimes we can lose the stream altogether. If that happens, just bear with us. Please don't go anywhere because I will refresh the video and I'll start up a new one if everything crashes and goes hideously wrong. So, don't go anywhere. We will be back, okay? So, we're going to kick things off with round 1, which is hopefully a nice warm-up round. Should be fairly straightforward. And we're going to start this quiz how we start all of the others. Round 1 is going to be general horror knowledge, okay? So, general horror knowledge basically just means that this is going to be 10 complete random questions. They're all fairly easy, and they should hopefully get you all warmed up, okay? So please don't jot the answers down in the comments section because that's just going to be giving the answers away to people. So just write them down on your piece of paper and we'll go through them at the end. So here we go. Pens and paper at the ready. Round 1, question 1. Which slasher franchise centres around a deformed masked killer called Victor Crowley? Which slasher franchise centres around the masked killer Victor Crowley? So I want the name of the franchise, which is essentially the same as the name of the first film in this series. Rihanna doesn't know that one. Question number 2. Which legendary makeup artist and ex-Vietnam War photographer provided special effects for such classics as The Burning, The Prowler, and Maniac? Which legendary makeup artist and ex-Vietnam War photographer provided special effects for The Burning, The Prowler, and Maniac? Question number 3. Which 1932 Universal monster movie had the tagline, "It comes to life"? Which 1932 Universal monster movie had the tagline, "It comes to life"? Exclamation mark. Okay. Question number 4. Which film contains this message at the end of the credits? All characters and events in this film are fictitious. Any similarity to actual events or persons, living, dead, or undead, is purely coincidental. So which film contains that message at the end of the credits? It's a movie from 1981, if you need a clue. Okay. Here comes question number 5. How many times has the character of Laurie Strode, as played by Jamie Lee Curtis, been killed across the Halloween franchise? Okay, so we're not including Rob Zombie, but how many times has Laurie Strode died in the whole Halloween franchise? And that can be that she died on screen or off. How many times has the character of Laurie Strode, as played by Jamie Lee Curtis, died across the Halloween franchise? Okay, some people are saying these questions are hard. Okay. I mean, it's hard, isn't it? You don't know. You either know this stuff or you don't. Some of them you will find easier than others. Okay. Question number 6. Michael Bay and his production company Platinum Dunes was known for remaking a whole lot of horror classics in the early 21st century. Which of these 3 horror remakes was not produced by Michael Bay? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003, The Hills Have Eyes from 2006, or Friday the 13th from 2009. Which of these horror remakes was not produced by Michael Bay? Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003, The Hills Have Eyes from 2006, or Friday the 13th from 2009. A lot of Michael Bay fans out there. Basically what I'm asking is which is the good one out of those 3 films. Okay. Question number 7. Okay, this is a question about the Hannibal Lecter trilogy of films that is Red Dragon, The Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal. Okay, the film Hannibal, not the TV show. Other than Hannibal Lecter himself, which character appears in The Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, and Red Dragon? Okay, so another character that appears in all 3 of those films, and it is multiple choice. So, is it Dr. Frederick Chilton? Sleazy Dr. Frederick Chilton. Is it Barney the Orderly? Or is it Head of the FBI, Jack Crawford? So which of those characters appears in all 3 movies, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, and Red Dragon, alongside Hannibal Lecter? Is it Dr. Chilton, Barney the Orderly, or Jack Crawford? Yeah, I'm not including Manhunter in that little threesome. Okay. Question number 8. Which Canadian horror film begins with a radio DJ announcing Mrs. French's cat is missing? Which Canadian horror film begins with a radio DJ announcing Mrs. French's cat is missing? Question number 9. Which legendary horror actress connects the films Castle Freak, Beyond the Gates, and We Are Still Here? Which horror queen connects the films Castle Freak, Beyond the Gates, and We Are Still Here? Okay, and last but not least, question number 10. Which classic horror movie monster has been played by Lon Chaney Jr., Benicio del Toro, and, according to recent announcements, will soon be played by Ryan Gosling? Okay, so which classic horror movie monster was once played by Lon Chaney Jr., Benicio del Toro, and will be played, apparently, by Ryan Gosling, as it was recently announced? And there we go. That is your 10 questions. Hopefully they weren't all too difficult, weren't all too easy. So I'm going to run through them very quickly again. Question number 1, which slasher franchise centers around Victor Crowley? Question number 2, which legendary makeup artist provided the special effects for The Burning, The Prowler, and Maniac? Question number 3, which 1932 Universal monster movie had the tagline, It Comes to Life? Question number 4, which film contains that message at the end that all characters, dead, living, undead, are purely fictitious? Question number 5, how many times has Laurie Strode died in the Halloween franchise? Question number 6, which of these horror remakes was not produced by Michael Bay? Texas Chainsaw, Hills Have Eyes, Friday the 13th. Question number 7, other than Hannibal Lecter, which character appears in The Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, and Red Dragon? Dr. Chilton, Barney the Orderly, not Barney the Dinosaur, as some people wrote, or Jack Crawford. Question number 8, which Canadian horror film begins with a radio DJ announcing Mrs. French's cat is missing? Question number 9, which horror actress connects Castle Freak, Beyond the Gates, and We Are Still Here? And question number 10, which horror movie monster has been played by Benicio del Toro, Lon Chaney Jr., and will soon apparently be played by Ryan Gosling? There we go. Okay, hopefully you've all jotted down your answers. I am now going to go through them all, okay? So we're going to go through the answers. You can mark yourself and give yourself a score out of 10 at the end, okay? Here we go. Question number 1. The slasher franchise that centers around Victor Crowley was Hatchet. That was the Hatchet franchise. Question number 2. The makeup artist that did The Burning, The Prowler, and Maniac was Tom Savini. Tom Savini. Question number 3. The Universal monster movie with the tagline It Comes to Life was The Mummy. That was The Mummy. Question number 4. The film that had that little message at the end of the credits was John Landis' American Werewolf in London. That's American Werewolf in London. Question number 5. How many times has Laurie Strode died? Well, so far, not including the Rob Zombie ones, because that's a bit iffier, twice. Twice. Okay, she's died 2 times. In part 4, it's revealed that Laurie Strode died in a car crash. And in the film that we all pretend doesn't exist, Halloween Resurrection, she dies in the opening scene. So we've seen her die twice in the Halloween franchise. Question number 6. Which of those horror remakes was not produced by Michael Bay? It was The Hills Have Eyes. The Hills Have Eyes. In fact, I believe that one was produced by Wes Craven, who obviously directed the original. So maybe that's why it was a bit better than the other 2. Question number 7. Other than Hannibal, who appears in those 3 movies? It was Barney. Barney the Orderly. He's the only other character other than Hannibal himself who appears in all 3 of those films. Okay, that's Barney Matthews the Orderly. Which Canadian horror film begins with Mrs. French's cat is missing? That is the wonderful Pontypool. Absolutely incredible film. If anyone out there hasn't seen it, Check it out. Which horror actress connects Castle Freak, Beyond the Gates, and We Are Still Here? Barbara Crampton. The amazing Barbara Crampton. And question number 10. Which movie monster has been played by Del Toro and Lon Chaney Jr. And is soon to be played by Ryan Gosling? The Wolfman. The Wolfman. That is an upcoming film. I believe it's Blumhouse and directed by Lee Whannell. Very exciting. So there you go. That is your 10 questions and your 10 answers for round 1. How did everybody do? Send over your scores. Andre got 7 out of 10. Curtis Threadgold got 7 out of 10. The Losers Club got 10 out of 10. Amazing. Paul Heron got 6. Anthony got 7. Tim Coleman got 8 out of 10. Team Bob. Love it. 8 out of 10. What else? Who else we got? A Appa, 5 out of 10. These are all good scores. 5 out of 10 for Now Queer as Folk Horror. Love it. Great team name. Brad Hansen, 9 out of 10. Brad, which one did you get wrong? Nico got 7 out of 10. Alex got 4 out of 10. You'll do better in the next round, Alex. Some amazing scores. Well done, everybody. So, we're going to then move into round 2. Round 2 is going to be a picture round, okay? And it's called Scream and Scream Again. And this one is kind of simple. We're literally going to see 10 pictures of victims. I suppose they might not always be victims, but we're going to see 10 pictures of people screaming in horror films. You just have to name the film, okay? So identify the picture and name the film. So here they come. Name that film. Here comes picture number 1. Who's about to die in that picture? Picture number 1. Name that film. Some of these FYI might also be sequels. Here comes picture number 2. That is the scariest scream in the genre, I think. I saw that film when I was way too young, and that face still haunts my nightmares. Here comes picture number 3. And here comes picture number 4. Is there something weird going on with her hands in that picture? I can't stop looking at her hands. There's something weird there.
Looks like she's got bumps in her hands.
Yeah, there's something weird there. Here comes question number 5. Oh, an amazing moment in an amazing film. Josh Tonks, I wondered how long it would be before you comment on those bangs. Here comes question number 6. Another iconic moment in a classic horror film. And here comes picture number 7. And here comes question number 8. I saw this film through the podcast thanks to Michael Blythe recommending it to me. And it's absolutely wonderful. She's shouting bastard there as a clue, if that helps anyone. Here comes picture number 9. Brad Hansen, I put this one in for you. And finally, last but not least, here comes number 10. It's a trickier one. Okay, there we go. I will run through those one more time just so that you can all make sure you've got something written down. So here is picture number 1. And picture number 2. Number 3. Here's number 4. Here's number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. And Derek, you're right. Number 10 is Joan Fontaine. That might be a little clue for you. So there we go. Hope you all managed to get some of those. Some of them are really tricky. Some of them hopefully a little bit easier. I am now going to run through the answers. So get ready to mark yourselves and give yourselves a score out of 10. I'll go through them all and name them one by one. Here we go. So number 1 was Friday the 13th, Part 2. That is the iconic kind of double... I was going to say double penetration. You know what I mean. It's the woman getting skewered through the back whilst having sex. From Friday the 13th, Part 2. Number 2, that is Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That chilling ending. Spoiler alert. Number 3 was King Kong. That is Fay Wray, right? I think it's Fay Wray in King Kong. First moment she sees it. Number 4 was, of course, Scream 3. That is Gale Weathers with her weird fringe and weird hands. And question number 5. That was Sleepaway Camp. The big reveal at the end of Sleepaway Camp. Number 6, that is Child's Play. That is Child's Play at the moment when Chucky first talks, when she is about to throw him in the fire. A terrifying and hilarious moment. So that's Child's Play. Number 7, slightly trickier one. This is Halloween 2. Halloween 2. The nurse is killed. She screams. Her shoes come off. Iconic. Question number 8. This is a bit of a niche one. This is Pieces. Pieces. An early 80s slasher. Number 9 is one of those all-time favourite bad movies, Troll 2. Oh my god. Troll 2. And last but not least, this one I think is the trickiest one. This is a Hammer horror film called The Witches, starring Joan Fontaine. That is called The Witches. So, count up your scores and let me know what you guys got out of 10. How did everyone find that one? There were some tricky ones in there. Let's have a look. So we've got Paul Heron got 7. Team Barb, 7 out of 10 as well. Good work. Richard Rove, 2. Sorry, Richard. Barry Griffin, 8 out of 10. Nice. Derek got 10 out of 10. Incredible. Losers Club, 8 out of 10. The Skin I Quiz in, 5. What else have we got? Shockaholic, 7 out of 10. Vincent gained 5 for the Grady Brunch. What else? James Rodriguez, Quiz Team Aguilera got 6 out of 10. That's good. That's good. Rob Watts, 7 out of 10. Not bad. Not bad. Some good scores. Some good scores. Okay. We are going to hurtle straight into round 3. Okay, round 3 is a bit of a... I kind of had a lot of fun making this one up. So round 3 is called Lonely Hearts. Okay? Lonely Hearts. Essentially, what you're going to get here is 10 clues for a movie. And they're written in the style of a kind of Lonely Hearts Club dating advertisement. Okay? And that advertisement is going to be in sort of coming from a character in a film, and it will hopefully give you a clue as to what the film is. Okay? Me explaining it probably isn't going to help. What I'm going to do is show you the first one, and hopefully you'll get it from the first one. Okay? So here we go. Let's have a go. Here comes round 3. Question number 1. Confident, suave scientist seeking a female companion for good times. Must be open-minded, not off-put by corrosive bodily fluids, and insect lovers are especially welcome. Name that film. Confident, suave scientist seeking a female companion for good times. Must be open-minded, not off-put by corrosive bodily fluids, and insect lovers are especially welcome. Just a reminder not to put the films in the comments. Do not put the film titles in the comments. Okay, that was question number 1. Hopefully you guys got that from the clue. All of the next few clues are going to be very similar, okay? Here comes question number 2. Single mother seeking a clean, sin-free, God-fearing male to help with domestic chores, prayer, and to help discipline my evil, Satan-loving teenage daughter. Single mother seeking clean, sin-free, God-fearing male to help with domestic chores, prayer, and to help discipline my evil, Satan-loving teenage daughter. To give everyone a clue, this is a film that was covered on the podcast in the last couple of weeks. Rihanna got it. Okay, here comes number 3. I want to apologise for this. Simple, all-American, gun-owning animal lover seeks companion, male or female, for outdoorsy fun. Must have a purty mouth. Simple, all-American, gun-owning animal lover seeks companion, male or female, for outdoorsy fun. Must have purty mouth. Alex says this is simultaneously the most brilliant and the campus quiz round I've ever played. Thank you. Thank you. Some of them go to some quite dark places, so I apologise in advance. Okay, here comes the next one. 3 single mothers seek confident, horny little devil for polyamorous relationship. Wealth, charm, and tennis skills a must. There are some key clues in that little paragraph there. 3 mothers, horny little devil, tennis. If you know the film, hopefully you'll know it. Josh Tonks knows that one. So you should, Josh. Here comes the next one. Glamorous circus performer seeking wealthy male companion. Duck lovers to the front of the queue. Oh, God. Glamorous circus performer seeking wealthy male companion. Duck lovers, front of the queue. Okay. Here comes the next one. Single woman looking for an occult practicing companion for a romantic getaway in a remote country mansion. This is a tricky one. This is a more modern film. The key words being there: occult, country mansion. Single woman looking for an occult practicing companion for a romantic getaway in a remote country mansion. We actually did a watch along on Twitter for this film at the very beginning of lockdown a few months ago. Next one then, here we go. Handsome, successful, identical twins seek female companion for mind and body altering, kinky, no strings fun. Handsome, successful, identical twins seek female companion for mind and body altering, kinky, no strings fun. Okay, here comes the next. Safe, dependable, mature man seeks obedient female bunker companion for board games, polite conversation, and repopulating the earth. Safe, dependable, mature man seeks obedient female bunker companion for board games, polite conversation, and repopulating the earth. And here comes the next. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Right-wing Italian dom seeks attractive lodger, any gender, for good, raunchy fun. Must have plenty of fibre in their diet.
Michael!
Oh God, I was making myself laugh doing this. Right-wing Italian dom seeks attractive lodger, any gender, for good, raunchy fun. Must have plenty of fibre in their diet. I'm really, really sorry, everyone. Okay, next. This is the last one, I believe. Single female professional seeking another female for platonic relationship in a London flat share. Preferably someone good at plastering walls. Absolutely no men. Again, this is another film that was covered very recently in our Mind and Body series.
I know.
Rihanna knows. Single female professional seeking female for platonic relationship in a London flat share. Preferably someone good at plastering walls. Absolutely no men. And there we go. That was that round. I had a lot of fun with writing. I'm gonna have a whiz through them all one more time, just to make sure that you've all got something written down for all of them. So here we go. Here we go. So, confident, suave scientist seeking female companion must be open-minded, not put off by corrosive bodily fluids. Insects lovers especially welcome. Single mother seeking clean, sin-free, God-fearing male to help with domestic chores, prayer, and to help discipline my evil, Satan-loving teenage daughter. Simple, all-American, gun-owning animal lover seeks companion, male or female, for outdoorsy fun. Must have a purty mouth. You guys all saying you think you've done alright in this round so far, so there you go. You bunch of perverts. 3 single mothers seek confident, horny little devil for polyamorous relationship. Wealth, charm, and tennis skills a must. Glamorous circus performer seeking wealthy male companion. Duck lovers, front of the queue. Single woman looking for an occult practicing companion for a romantic getaway in a remote country mansion. Handsome, successful, identical twins seeking female companion for mind and body altering, kinky, no strings fun. Just what every woman wants to hear. Safe, dependable, mature man seeks obedient female bunker companion for board games, polite conversation, and repopulating the earth. Right-wing Italian dom seeks attractive lodger, any gender, for good, raunchy fun, must have plenty of fibre in their diet. Single female professional seeking female for platonic relationship in a London flat share, preferably someone good at plastering walls, absolutely no men. There we go. So I am now going to run through those answers, okay? So get ready to give yourself a score out of 10. Number 1, that was, of course, The Fly. That's David Cronenberg's The Fly. Number 2, the mother who wanted help with her evil daughter. That's Carrie. That is Carrie. Question number 3, this gun-toting animal lover, pig lover if we're going to be specific, I think. That's Deliverance. That's Deliverance. Sorry, everyone. Question 4, 3 single mothers seek confident, horny little devil. That's The Witches of Eastwick. That is The Witches of Eastwick. It's that very random tennis match scene. Kind of doesn't really feel like it goes with the rest of the film. Anyway, next. The glamorous circus performer who then becomes the weird duck creature thing. That's Freaks. That is Freaks from 1932. Also covered on the podcast very recently. Next one. This one, a bit of a tricky one. The single woman looking for the occult practicing companion. That's A Dark Song. A Dark Song. A really creepy, brilliant film from a few years ago. If there's anyone out there who hasn't yet checked out A Dark Song, give it a watch. That literally is kind of a synopsis, and it's really good. Okay, next up. Handsome, successful, identical twins. That is, of course, David Cronenberg's Dead Ringers, starring Jeremy Irons. That's Dead Ringers. Next up, safe, dependable, mature man seeks obedient female bunker companion. This is one of my faves from the last few years. 10 Cloverfield Lane. That's 10 Cloverfield Lane. Creepy, creepy John Goodman. Next up, probably most of you know what this one is. And I'm not going to explain what this clue means if you haven't seen it, but it's Salò. It's the Italian film Salò, also known as 120 Days of Sodom. And I'm going to leave it at that. And last but not least, single female professional. This one was Repulsion. Repulsion from 1965. And there we go. How did everybody do in that bonkers round? Let's have a look. Team Co-Videodrome. I love that. 10 out of 10. Amazing. Joe Wood, 9 out of 10. Anthony McGinty, 10 out of 10 for the Co-Video Nasties. Amazing. The Skin Eye Quiz in, 9 out of 10. Oh, you all did much better in that. There was me thinking that these clues were a bit obscure. Brad Hanson got 10 out of 10. Lovely. 9 out of 10 for the Bookhouse Boys. Amazing. Adam Robinson, 10 out of 10. Lovely. Annika Cullen, 8 out of 10. How's Annie got 9 out of 10? Oh, you all smashed that. Amazing. Well, that's good. Perfect. Well, we're halfway through. We've got 3 rounds left to go. We're going to pause for a little 5-minute toilet break. Go to the loo. Go grab yourself a beer. And we'll come back in 5 minutes. Hello, everybody. We're back. So, hope you're all refreshed. Hope you've got another drink and you're ready to continue. 3 more rounds of questions. Okay, so we're halfway. Here comes round 4. Round 4 simply is a monsters round. Okay, this is a monsters round. You're going to see 10 pictures of monsters and you just need to identify the films. Okay, so you just need to identify the films from the monsters. Here we go. Here comes picture number 1. Name that film. It's a little bit like me in lockdown when I'm out of the shower.
My God.
Here comes picture number 2. Name the film. Here comes picture number 3. Oh, that one is creepy.
Rob's just put Rihanna. Cheeky bastard.
Rob. And here comes picture number 4. And here comes number 5. Hello. And here comes picture number 6. Oh, it's a good one. I like this monster. And here comes number 7. I've just recorded a podcast episode about this film, and Anna Bulgotskaya very rightly called this the Lovecraftian fuck monster. But we need the film title. And here comes number 8. It's a tricky one. And here comes number 9. Oh God, this terrified me. And last but not least, here comes number 10. Here we go. Some tricky ones there. I'll whiz through them all again. Let's go back to number 1. So, here we go. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. There we go. So make sure you've got something written down for all 10. have a little guess if you don't know it. And I will now go through the answers one by one. So give yourself a little score and let's see how you do. So here we go. So question number 1 was scary stories to tell in the dark. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Creepy. I mean, that was definitely my favourite moment in that film. Loved it. Number 2 was The Reptile. That is the Hammer horror film from 1966, The Reptile. Number 3, that is, of course, The Babadook. That is The Babadook lurking in the background there, one of what I think is the scariest shots in the whole film. That's The Babadook. Here comes number 4. That was The Creature from the Black Lagoon. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Number 5 was The Howling. That is The Howling. Classic. Number 6. That is The Ritual. Really interesting little folk horror film from a few years ago, The Ritual. Number 7. That is Possession. That is the weird as hell Possession from 1981. AKA the Lovecraftian fuck monster. Number 8. This is a tricky one. It was a film that was basically a complete rip-off of Alien that came out about 3 years ago, and it's called Life from 2017. That is Life. Had a good cast. It starred Ryan Reynolds, Jake Gyllenhaal, had a bunch of famous people in it, didn't it? We went and saw it. Yeah. Rebecca something. Number 9. Probably my favourite monster creature in any film from the last 10 years. That is Annihilation. Annihilation, Alex Garland. That's the bear thing. Still haunts my nightmares. And last but not least, number 10. That is A Quiet Place. That is the monster from A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place. So there you go. How did everyone do in that one? It sounded like that one was harder for a lot of people. Alice, Becca, you said you got 2 out of 10. Sorry about that. Let's see what else we got. The Skin Eye Quizzing got 7 out of 10. Co-Videodrome got 8 out of 10. Brad Hanson, 9 out of 10. Smashed it, Brad. Let's have a look. Matthew Quinn, The Quintessence, got 3 out of 10. Sorry, Matthew. What else we got here? Mark Goodard, 3 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for Alex Secker. Alex, you know your monsters. Love it. Nico got 4 out of 10. The 3 Farmigas got 7 out of 10. Not bad. The Grady Bunch got 8. Okay, interesting. Josh and Katie got 8 out of 10 as well. Pretty good. Pretty good. Lovely. All right. Well, we're going to head straight into round 5. This is a fun one. Round 5 is Amazon reviews. Amazon reviews. Okay, so what you're going to see for the next 10 questions is reviews on Amazon of horror films, and you have to guess what film they're reviewing, okay? Again, these really made me laugh looking at some of these, but hopefully you'll be able to work most of them out. So here we go. Here comes your Amazon review round. Question number 1. Jack is rude. The dude is just rude throughout the movie. What film is he talking about? He or she? Question number 2. It's black and white for no reason. It's also squarish picture. 1 star. To give you a clue, this is a film from the last couple of years. It's black and white for no reason. It's also a squarish picture. And question number 3. Very misleading, not enough pets. 1 star. Very misleading, not enough pets. Love it. Question number 4. I've blocked out 2 names here because they will give you a clue to they'll give away the title. Superman would kill both of these boneheads. X and Y would never stand a chance against the Man of Steel. Superman would kill both these boneheads. They don't stand a chance against the Man of Steel. Question number 5. I am 35 and have witnessed 7 sharks destroyed by being blown up. The shark was blown up at the end of this film and it wasn't very realistic. 1 star. Who is this guy and why has he witnessed 7 sharks being destroyed? I am 35 and have witnessed 7 sharks being destroyed by being blown up. The shark was blown up at the end of this film and it wasn't very realistic. 1 star. And here comes question number 6. 1 star. Too quiet, no one friggin' speaks. Too quiet, no one friggin' speaks. Nightmare. Okay, here comes number 7. 2 stars, not the kids' movie with clay sheep. Absolutely horrified. I thought it was a claymation movie with lambs. I got it confused with Shaun the Sheep. My 3-year-old hasn't said anything since watching this. That is hilarious, but also I think that 3-year-old might need therapy. Here comes number 8. Don't waste your time. When I rented this movie, I was expecting a man in a hockey mask with a chainsaw. So what film could this person be talking about? When I rented this movie, I was expecting a man in a hockey mask with a chainsaw. Don't waste your time. Perhaps to give you a clue, a common misconception that a lot of people think this particular movie will have that person with a hockey mask, but it doesn't. Here comes number 9. Not a good idea for anyone. I don't know why I bought this. I should have known better. I am not a particularly religious person, but I feel this opens up your brain to accept evil in your heart. I cooked it in the microwave after I watched it.
So this person is probably not. Come on, Ramona. Okay, and last but not least, here comes number 10. I hate this film because what is captured here is truly something. This movie is not just a motion picture. It is a recruiting tool, an indoctrination tool into Satanism, and it is a series of rituals and devilish truths thrust before the unsuspecting viewer, exposing them to the reality of those enemies that Christ warned us we fight against. Just to give you a little clue on this one, because I know that could be about a zillion different films, this one actually was endorsed by the Satanic Temple. which again freaked out a lot of Christian filmgoers, I think. So there we go. I'll run through them again. If any of them are really, really impossible, let me know, because I can always throw in some extra clues. So number 1, Jack is rude. The dude is just rude throughout the movie. Number 2, it's black and white for no reason. It's also a squarish picture. Number 3, very misleading, not enough pets. Number 4, Superman would kill both these boneheads. Somebody and somebody would never stand a chance against the Man of Steel. Number 5, I'm 35 and have witnessed 7 sharks destroyed by being blown up. The shark was blown up at the end of this film and it wasn't very realistic. Number 6, too quiet, no one friggin' speaks. Too quiet, no one friggin' speaks. Number 7, not the kids' movie with clay sheep. Absolutely horrified. I thought it was a claymation movie with lambs. I got it confused with Shaun the Sheep. My 3-year-old hasn't said anything since watching this. Why would you watch the whole thing? I don't understand. Number 8, don't waste your time. When I rented this movie, I was expecting a man in a hockey mask with a chainsaw. Number 9, not a good idea for anyone. I don't know why I bought this. I should have known better. I'm not a particularly religious person, but I feel this opens up your brain to accept evil in your heart, and I cooked it in the microwave after I watched it. Okay, a lot of you are asking for clues for 9 and 10, and I know what you mean. They are similar in what they say. Both basically occult movies that freak out religious people. Number 9, I'll give you a kind of more of a time scale. Number 9 is a bit more of an old classic. It is from the 1970s. Early 1970s, a very famous, very controversial at the time film about the occult. Number 10, this one is much more recent. As I mentioned, it was endorsed by the Satanic Temple, and I believe it actually came out in 2016 or possibly 2015. Any other clues? Some of you said there's a few different things for number 7. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna have to just take a guess on that one, I'm afraid. I can't really give you any additional clues. I thought it was a claymation movie with lambs. Lambs. Somebody else asked for a clue for number 3. I mean, I would say that there is a very overt clue to the title of the film in this review. Very misleading, not enough pets. Okay. So there we go. Some beautiful Amazon reviews there. And I'm now going to go through them one by one. So get ready to mark yourselves and give yourselves a score out of 10. Here come the answers. Okay. Question number 1 was, of course, The Shining. That is The Shining. Jack is... I mean, he is rude. It's true. Number 2 was The Lighthouse. It's black and white for no reason. It's also squarish. I mean, again, this is true. There are facts. That's absolutely true. That is The Lighthouse. Number 3, not enough pets. Pet Cemetery. That's Pet Cemetery. Number 4, Superman would kill both of these boneheads. It's Freddy versus Jason. Freddy versus Jason. So that in that review, of course, they said Freddy and Jason would never stand a chance against the Man of Steel. I disagree, actually. I think Freddy Krueger could take the Man of Steel, personally. Number 5. This is, of course, Jaws. This one is Jaws. Number 6. Number 6 is A Quiet Place. That is A Quiet Place. Incredible. Number 7. This was The Silence of the Lambs. This mother showed her child The Silence of the Lambs thinking it was Shaun the sheep. Excellent. Number 8. When I rented this movie, I was expecting a man in a hockey mask with a chainsaw. It's Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Number 9. Not a good idea for anyone. This one was The Exorcist. The Exorcist. It opens your brain to accept evil, so I cooked it in the microwave. Absolutely love it. And number 10, last but not least, this one was Robert Eggers' The Witch. We've got 2 Robert Eggers films in this round. People are obviously really shocked and disappointed by his films on Amazon. Yeah, that last one was The Witch. And there we go. So, let us know your scores. How did everybody do? Let's have a look. The Skin Eye Quizzing, 10 out of 10. Mick Thompson, 8 out of 10. Last Lockdown House on the Left, excellent, 10 out of 10. Alex Ayling, 9 out of 10, good work, love it. Paul Heron, 9. Oh, all of you smashed this. Maybe I gave too many clues. 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. How's Annie, 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for Hostile 17. Good Buffy reference. 7 out of 10 to Kevin Bacon. Love it. Bedsheet Monster, 7 out of 10. Nice. 9 out of 10 for Quiz Teamer Aguilera. Love it. Well, there you go. You all smashed that round. Okay. We're moving on to the final round of the game then. This one is going to make or break you guys because it all depends on whether or not you're a big fan of this particular director. This is a specific round and it is all about Lynchian nightmares. Lynchian nightmares. This is our David Lynch round. Okay? So, what you're about to see is this round is going to be split into 2. For the first half of the round, you're going to see images, still images from David Lynch films. Just creepy, uncanny imagery from his films or TV shows, of course. It could be a TV show in there somewhere as well. You have to name it. And then in the second 5 questions of this round, you're going to hear stuff. It could be a bit of music. It could be a bit of random sound design. And again, you just have to identify the film or the TV show. Okay? I will say, as a disclaimer, that each thing only appears once. There's no repetition. But Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me, and Twin Peaks The Return are 3 separate things. So they might all 3 be in there at some point. Okay? And you have to identify which is which, whether it's Twin Peaks The Return, or Fire Walk with Me. Okay? But otherwise, there's no repetition. So here we go. First of all, we got 5 pictures coming up. Name that Lynch film or TV show. Ooh, there's picture number 1. And here comes question number 2. Here comes question number 3. Creepy, creepy. Here comes number 4. And here comes number 5. Here we go. These pictures are the stuff of nightmares. I'll quickly run through those 5 again before we get into the audio section of the round. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5. Tricky. It's tricky. Okay, so here comes what you're about to hear are kind of, it's a mix. Some of it might be music, some of it might be just weird Lynchian sound design, and you just have to identify the film/TV show that we're going to play you from audio. Okay, so hopefully this works. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Features. No, it's...
No, can't hear anything.
Okay. Sorry, we seem to have had some audio problems. We've had some audio problems. We're going to start that again. I think that the sound for some reason accidentally dipped. So, here comes your music round again. I think it might be fixed. Here we go.
Who are you?
Give me back my...
This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and ascend.
And there we go. I mean, again, hopefully if you're aware of Lynch and his films, you might be able to make a educated guess there. Bear in mind, he's only had about 10 films in total, and one TV show that's very famous. So hopefully you guys can all make some educated guesses there. I will play those sounds one more time for you, okay, so that you can listen to them one more time. I can't jump to any specific ones because they play in sequence, unfortunately, so I'll play the whole lot again from the beginning. So here comes your 5 audio clips, starting from now.
Who are you?
Give me back my...
This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and ascend.
There we go. Seems like that's divided people. Some people loved that, thought they smashed it. Some people said they don't think they got one single one correct. Yeah. It is. I mean, he's definitely a filmmaker that divides people, and I know a lot of you hate his stuff. Hopefully some of you maybe were able to guess a few at least, so let's see. So we'll go through the answers to that in just a second. Before we wrap up this quiz, just wanted to do a little plug, obviously, for the podcast itself. If there is anyone out there who's watching along with the quiz who's never listened to the podcast before, please do come and follow The Evolution of Horror. You can subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts or wherever else you get your podcast apps. We're also available on all social media channels, and you can now watch a whole bunch of videos on our YouTube channel. We've got a video about folk horror, we've got a video about slashers, we've got a few different things going on, so please do check us out and follow us, and get involved if you enjoyed this quiz and want more horror chat in your life. And one quick shout out as well I've got to do is to say hi to Gabrielle Thompson, who's watching with her dad Mick, and they are the Monster Squad. Hello to Gabrielle. Oh, and she's 8. Oh my god. Oh wow, that's absolutely incredible. Gabrielle, hello, and I hope you're absolutely smashing this quiz. I'm sure you are. Thank you so much for watching and playing along. Okay, so let's get to the answers then for our David Lynch round. So let's get the pictures up and I will go through those answers one by one. Here we go. So, question number 1 was Inland Empire. This is Inland Empire. Really weird film. Very niche. Number 2. That is actually Wild at Heart. Wild at Heart. That's Sherilyn Fenn, I believe. Audrey from Twin Peaks. Question number 3. Blue Velvet. That's Blue Velvet. Very creepy moment in Blue Velvet. Question number 4 was... This is a bit of a curveball because not strictly a horror film. It's The Elephant Man. Number 4 is The Elephant Man. Number 5. Creepy. This is Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. That is Fire Walk with Me. Technically, if you got Twin Peaks, you got it wrong. But, you know, you're marking yourselves, so whatever. I will now go through the answers for the audio. Can't really play them back as I read them, but I will go through the answers. Number 6 was Mulholland Drive. That little jitterbug music you heard there was Mulholland Drive. Absolutely incredible film. Number 7 was Twin Peaks. Number 7 was Twin Peaks, the original series from the early 90s. An absolutely terrifying moment where we find out who killed Laura Palmer. Those kind of distorted, slowed down screams. Becky Dark says, I thought number 6 was The Mask. It really actually does sound like the music in The Mask. It's a good shout. Number 8, we heard that mysterious man laughing, and his character name is actually the Mystery Man. Number 8 was Lost Highway. Again, one of the creepiest moments in Lost Highway. Alex Secker says, would watch a David Lynch The Mask. So would I. Let's make that happen. Number 9, This is the Water, This is the Well, Drink Forth. That is Twin Peaks The Return. That is from the very iconic and talked about episode 8 of Twin Peaks The Return. Again, if you just put Twin Peaks and you want to give yourself a point, nobody's stopping you. Number 10, was Eraserhead. Absolutely the weirdest film ever made. Number 10. What we're hearing there is the sound of Jack Nance's character cutting up a chicken, which is moving and bleeding, and the woman opposite him kind of having a sort of weird, sort of orgasmic trance fit of some sort. I'm not really sure. Again, if you want to hear us talk about that film in depth, we will be on the podcast next week, so enjoy that. So how did everybody do in the David Lynch round? Let's have a look. The quiz I live in, the skin I quiz in, 9 out of 10, amazing. Becky Dark, 10 out of 10, smashed it. Big Fat 0 for Tina Kirkham Ingram, sorry Tina. Annika Cullen says 2 out of 10, bloody Lynch, sorry about that. Team Co-Videodrome got 7 out of 10. Rob Watts, 10 out of 10, of course Rob. Alex Secker, 7 out of 10. Andre Martinez got 3 out of 10. Mark Goddard, 0, sorry Mark. 4 out of 10 for the Bookhouse Boys, but you're called the Bookhouse Boys. 4 out of 10 for Quiz Team Aguilera. 1 out of 10 for Bopsy Cord. Sorry guys. Again, looks like a real mix there. Chris Foster, 10 out of 10. Joseph Ross, 7 out of 10. A good mix there of Lynch fandom, I think, and Lynch hatred. So there you go. You should have a score out of 10 for that round, and I believe you should have a total score out of 60. So please do let me know your scores out of 60. What did everybody get? Let's see. I mean, we won't know who won necessarily, but I would love to hear some of your scores. And while I'm waiting for those comments to come through, I will also say that if anyone is a big fan of Mulholland Drive, there's a video right here on this very YouTube channel in which I explore Mulholland Drive and try and unpick the movie and try and figure out what's going on in that film. So if you're a fan of the film, give it a watch. So let's have a look. Matt Bird, 40 out of 60 for The Patriarchy. Very good, very strong. Paul Heron, 42 out of 60. Excellent work. They Quiz, good name, 42 out of 60, amazing. The Quintessence, 28 out of 60. The Skin I Quiz in, 47 out of 60, amazing. Josh and Katie, 47 out of 60, amazing score. 39 for the Bookhouse Boys, good work. 49 for Alex Secker, that's really good. That might be the highest so far, is it? Oh no, Becky, Rob and Adam, I mean, they are friends of the podcast. They have chatted about these films with me on the podcast. So I don't know if that technically, gives them an advantage. But they got 50 out of 60. Very good. Becky, Rob, and Adam. Let's have a look. Anthony McGinty got 44. We put the lotion on the skin. Excellent name. Got 23 out of 60. Amazing. Mick Thompson, 34 out of 60. Love it. Everyone did very well. Well done. Thank you so much to everyone for watching along and getting involved and taking part and chatting in the comments. It's been so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully we will be doing another one maybe next month or at some point in the next few weeks if you guys want it. Keep an eye on your podcast feeds and your YouTube feeds and everything else for more content coming your way. But thank you so much for joining me, and a huge thank you once again for my amazing partner in crime and assistant Rihanna Dillon, who's just in the wings and is doing all the grunt work, talking to you guys in the comments section basically. So thank you so much. Amazing. Thank you so much for watching.